What's up, everybody? My name's Gerald, and this is Taking the First Step. Welcome to the channel. So what is this channel about? This channel is about financial independence and what it looks like to take that first step from fear to freedom. So in this, I'm gonna be talking about many of things from budgeting, from stocks, from financial resources, to how to start multiple businesses and what it means to truly find financial independence. A lot of people, millennials, are calling it the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early, and that's what I'm trying to do. But the first part of that is taking us through budgeting. You can't have any of that if you don't have a strict, tight budget. So we're gonna be talking about budgeting in this video, and if you like it, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so when I drop new content, you'll be able to get it firsthand. So please support me. I'm new to YouTube, but I think I have good information. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the EveryDollar budget and how you manage your finances. Now, I know some of you millennials aren't trying to hear, whoa, why are you talking about budgeting? But I promise you, it's one of the hardest things to do, but most rewarding. Dave Ramsey once said in his program that when people started budgeting, it felt like they got a 20% raise because all that money was slipping out, but now they know exactly where their money is going and they tell it how to behave. And especially in times like this, you have to know where your money's going. You have to have a plan, and you want to make smart financial decisions. Many of them. I use EveryDollar because it's the best one for me and my family, and we've been using this platform for about 5 years. So let's take a walk through it. So what we want to do, we want to go get started. And this is John Doe. John Doe email address. Make up a password. And put in a zip code. Bam. And then we go create our account. So from there, they're going to ask you to verify your account. You want to make sure you verify your account, and you do that through your email. And after you do that through your email, it will allow you to sign in. So I'm going to go into the sign in page. And this is what we'll be looking at. So you're about to change your life. Then we go continue. Let's get started on money goals. So here's 6 layouts of what you're trying to do. You want to pay off debt. Huge importance, pay off our debt. Saving for retirement. Stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you have kids, you want to click that. If you're looking to save for a home, looking to travel, let's not click all of them. Let's go with those. Now we're just going to make up a fake person, and just again to walk you through it. He advertised the 7 baby steps, and let's say this person is married and we own a home, own a car. All right. Income. Let's go with a household income of $75,000. We said we're married, household income $75,000. That would make the paychecks, do some quick math. Was that about $6,000 a month? So let's do each paycheck is worth $3,000. And that's for the month, not per paycheck. That's for the whole month. All right. And then we want to build out our expenses. Let's say we have a mortgage payment of $1,300. Water bill, $40. Gas, $75. Electricity, $100. Let's say we cut cords, but let's say we have Netflix, so we can change that to Netflix, and we'll put $15. I think Netflix is trash. Most people don't pay trash, and then we got add internet here. Internet, $70. All right. Now we're gonna look at our gas. Average month, let's say we spend $175 a month in gas. Maintenance, let's say we have an oil change this month due, $60. Groceries. So again, married couple, we're gonna estimate groceries for the month around $400. Restaurants. Say you guys are young, want to eat out, you want to budget for it. Again, these are things you have to account for. How many times do you eat out? If this is a thing that you do, you want to make sure you account for it. Let's say you live in a big city, you guys like to eat out, and let's say you spend about $120 a month on restaurants eating out. Clothing, again, you do this month to month. So if this month you feel like you need clothing for work, you'll put it in there. If not, you won't. It is a month to month thing. So let's just keep it low at $50. And for both of your phone providers, let's say average for two people is around $120. Say hair maintenance and care, looking at $60. And then subscriptions, Spotify, Apple Music, other things, say that's around $25 a month. Fun money, super important. What we're gonna do for, do you have luxury money? Do you have leisure money? Do you go out to clubs? Do you spend money on outside things? We want to make sure we want to stick to this plan, so we want to make it realistic. So let's say every month we're going to put aside $150 a month for that. But let's say it's two of you, so let's up that for $250. Hey, you guys work for it, and if it's affordable in your budget, then let's do it. We might have to look back and revisit it. All right, so that's our basics, and this is given. Dave Ramsey is a very much so a Christian, so he does put that at the top of his list. And let's say we give to a church or we give to a donation. Some people give 10%, which would be $600. Let's be more conservative. Say you want to give to your donation $250. Now that could be vice versa to a charity or to your church. We'll leave it at $250 total. And lastly, gotta worry about that debt. So credit cards. Let's say your monthly payments. You only want to use credit cards, especially if you know you can spend or you can pay off what you spend each month. Let's say you have a total balance of $3,000. You're not going to pay all that, but let's say you want to make a good chunk in that. So we're going to plan for $400 for credit card. We said we had car payments, or we had cars. Average car payment, I believe, is $420 a month. Student loans, this is going to hit a lot of us millennials where it hurts. So student loans, my student loans are around $340, $350. So I have the federal student loans, so keep it low. Medical bills, we're going to talk about HSA accounts later, but let's say if we do have an outstanding medical bill, you went to see a doctor, you got a $20 copay, you know you're hitting for the dentist, you know there's copays. Again, you're going to go through this at the beginning of the month, each month, so you know what this is out. So let's say you and it's your yearly annual checkup, or you got to go to the dentist. Let's say copay $60 for the month for medical bills. And personal loans. If you have any personal loans, we're going to say we don't have any personal loans on this. But what I didn't mention is student loans. Let's say you and your spouse have student loans. So maybe that $350 should be $550. $200 for you, $350 for your spouse, vice versa. Personal loans will leave at $0. And is there any other debt out there that you want to think of? As of now, I can't think of any. So let's continue. All right. And that leaves us with $140. So this is where you can connect your bank to it. It's a one-time fee. I believe it's $100 for the whole year, and connects your bank directly to it. So you make that payment, they let you try it for 30 days, and now it comes directly to your bank account. And then it goes through the Financial Peace University, Exercise on Money. It's a really good step. I recommend it. I don't follow everything with Dave Ramsey. There are things that I respect and enjoy, other things I disagree with, but nevertheless, it's a great platform. And then it also lets you track your progress. But we're going to say no for that. And here we go. We have Paycheck 1, Paycheck 2, say spouse, wife paycheck. Again, this could be your paycheck, this could be her paycheck or his paycheck. And then you might want to break this down. You guys get paid twice a month. You can make it 4 separate paychecks, and then you can make them all 1,500. Keep it even numbers. Doesn't change anything. And then some people get paid every 2 weeks. That means 2 times a year, you will have a month in which you get 3 paychecks. So be mindful of that. Those months with them 31 days, twice a year you will get 3 paychecks. There's 52 weeks in the year. That means there's 26 paychecks if you're doing bi-weekly paychecks, and there's obviously 26 divided by 12, it comes out to 2 and some change. So 2 of those months you'll get extra check. So let's do a quick overview and then we can end it here. So once you get the money, you want to add it. Say I received the 150 on that date. And same thing as those checks come in. When you when you give to your tithes, you just want to go to, let's say you did 125 this week. And if you see it tracks the date when that happened, this is for May. You go through here, it can expound to June, July, August. Emergency fund, want to save for that. We have 1,400 left over. So we got 1,000 we're trying to save for our emergency fund. And also, you can move these things around. So if you look here, you can scroll this up here, move it around. You can delete it if you don't have a trash. And this is just your blueprint. And then keep scrolling down, look at gas, maintenance, groceries, and you're tracking your money. And this is hugely important. And you can change it as you see fit. You see you still have $460 left to budget. Again, we're assuming that we don't have kids. But then if you have a pet, let's say you have a dog, they're not cheap. $100 a month for a dog. And we put a place for fun money, which you can also count as entertainment. Let's say miscellaneous things you can't really expect for the month. Let's put $50 in there. And then lastly, gym. It's one of the most important things. You gotta have a healthy lifestyle. You want to get to the gym. It's extremely important. Or maybe you want to start a home gym and you finance it one way, but you want to make sure you're getting to the gym. LA Fitness, like $30 a month. Export, $20 a month. All the way to Orange Theory, that's $200 a month. Let's do $50 a month because there's 2 of you. All right. Another thing to touch about, and then we'll close this up. Life insurance, extremely important. Anybody under the age of 50, have a family, you definitely want to make sure you have life insurance if you don't have enough equity net worth to leave behind. So we're looking at life insurance. Depending on your age and your range, this can go anywhere between $10 a month for term life insurance all the way to $150 a month for term life insurance. Let's go somewhere in the middle, $75. Auto insurance per month, let's look at $115 a month. And let's say renter's insurance, if you have a mortgage or if you're renting, you definitely want to keep a rent insurance. Rent insurance is a lot cheaper. Say that's about $40 a month. As you can see, you're down to $25. It goes quick. But if you look right here on this right-hand side, you have your pie chart here, your spend chart, how much you spent, what's remaining, what's planned. And you have a good rate. You're saving 17%. It's ideal to save 15%. You're spending under 30% for your housing overall. Transportation, you're keeping to 5%. Debt, 24% debt. Obviously, it's best to have no debt, but under 25% of your total income, not too bad, especially when you're saving 15%. But imagine once you can get that down to 0, you could be up to saving 40%, which is my end goal. Like I said, I want to be saving 50% of my money. Anyway, here's a walkthrough of the EveryDollar app. I hope you enjoy it. If you like it, you saw how easy it was to set it up. Go over every month with your spouse and stick to it. All right, guys, that's the EveryDollar budget. I hope you found this information helpful and useful. If you did, please consider to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments. I can definitely make more videos about this. Again, I didn't want it to be too long, so I had to rush through it at the end. And lastly, a quote by a friend, Roy Bennett. If you have a strong purpose in life, you don't have to be pushed. Your passion will drive you there. Now let's take this first step together. Peace.